Welcome to the AudPod.
Hey, Andrew.
Hey, Justin.
Nobody's there. Nobody's there. It's just Andrew and Justin. Okay, this is game one, round two. Road to the Robertson against the Sioux Greyhounds. We won 3-1.
That's true. I was thinking it was 2-1, but with 1.3 seconds left.
1.3 seconds left.
Which is very fitting because number 13 gave us the win. Yeah,
for sure.
Haeden Ellis showed out.
Haeden Ellis was amazing tonight.
The
Depth
kid,
scoring.
The kid, exactly. We called it. The kid from Buffalo, right?
Yeah.
He came, he showed out.
Yeah.
Let's go Buffalo.
So, first period, no scoring. Second period, 2 Haeden Ellis goals.
Yeah.
Third period, I didn't actually see who got the game or the empty netter.
O'Reilly.
O'Reilly. Oh yeah, that's right. I did know that.
Yeah. Lots of goals for Sam O'Reilly.
Oh, he's so good. Andrew was watching on TV. Yeah. I was at the game, so my knowledge of who had the pucks when important things happened is a little fuzzier.
Right.
But man, it was a good game. The Aud was electric tonight.
Even on the broadcast, you could tell it was rocking.
There was after game one in the first round, I was a little worried that the Aud wasn't showing up the way that I am used to the Aud showing up.
Yeah.
But the Aud showed up tonight, man. The fans were into it. The fans will always get after refs and goalies and whatever. But there was just some great moments of just the fans bonding over this game.
Nice.
This game really brought the fans together. I could feel it. You could feel the boys were ready to go, and the fans were into it.
They needed a big game in game one. They needed a dominant win. I know it was only 3-1. I know that it was 2-0 for most of the game.
Yes.
And I know that the third period, it got a little, scary there a little bit.
Yeah.
But I think it was more of like, let's lock it down and close it out.
Yeah.
And the Rangers weren't taking any chances.
No.
So I understand that the shots tilted a little bit.
Yeah.
But we got to give, Kirsch his props.
Yes.
Right? Like he...
Sub 2 goals against.
There you go. And
good save percentage.
Yeah. It was right up around 30 shots.
30 shots and 1 goal against. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Carter George is an unreal goalie.
Certainly is.
This game could have easily... This wasn't quite the same way that Saginaw games went.
No.
This game could have easily been 6-1.
That's true.
And if not for the heroics of Carter George.
Absolutely.
He stopped 3 Sam O'Reilly, amazing attempts.
Yeah. And I mean, Prids had a couple amazing chances.
Yeah.
And one, he missed the net, but you got to give props to the goaltender and the positioning, and there was nothing to shoot at.
When you hit the post or miss the net, and it's your team that does it, you're like, the goalie. He must have just been...
He did so good.
Yeah.
Well, it's funny because, Prids being the leading goal scorer still hasn't...
Even with the empty net, he almost got it in, and they stopped him.
I was kind of laughing, once I exhaled, once they got away, I was kind of laughing about that one because, if your leading goal scorer still hasn't scored, but you've won 5 out of 5 games. You're like, okay, it's not a big deal. That's
fine.
The best part about winning.
Yes.
Is it cures all. It cures all, right?
Yeah, we know he'll show up when we need him to.
I'm telling you, the longer he goes without a goal, the more he's going to score once it starts going.
He also looked like a man who was going to score tonight. He looked good. The Sioux is better than Saginaw.
Much better. Much better.
Their defensive core very strong. We said all this in our preview. The Sioux was they were gonna tackle our first 2 lines pretty well with their defense and their forwards who are good at defense. They were able to shut them down pretty good. That's why Haeden Ellis is our savior in this one.
And I got to give props to Gabe Sherratt. He was assist on both goals.
Yep.
Bilecki played really well.
Yeah.
Depth defense. Cameron Reed had an unbelievable.
Yeah, was it Cameron Reed who broke the ankles?
Yes.
I sent you the text. I was 1 minute left in the second.
Cameron Reed,
textbook ankle breaking. If we can put that clip in, we will.
That would be unbelievable because it was remember I was talking about him being AI and
Yeah.
not being AI like artificial intelligence, Allen Iverson crossovers.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, I was like, there
Yeah.
it is. He is a basketball point guard, and he does things where, ankle breakers. Ankle breaker combos.
I don't even know which game it is, but I play an NBA game on my Nintendo Switch.
Yeah.
And one of the things is you break someone's ankle and they literally just fall over, and that's exactly what happened.
Exactly.
Right here, we're showing it.
Yeah.
If we don't show it, Tim just cut. But it was beautiful.
Yeah.
Tanner Lamb got an amazing breakaway. He got held up a bit. The refs were being a bit stingy with the calls. They were really like they called 2 Ranger penalties and pretty much immediately after called within the next 2 minutes called a Sioux penalty. There was not that much power play time.
No,
in this
the the referees did not decide the game.
No,
tonight.
and I am so grateful for that.
And the Rangers benefited from some calls as well.
Yeah,
like it was
some lack of calls.
Well, like that's
Yeah,
more
yeah.
what I'm saying. Diracolo, I was shocked.
Yeah.
Did not get a roughing penalty.
Yeah, yeah.
And I loved what he did. I loved that he stood up for his teammate, and I loved that he got in the face, and I loved that he tackled the guy. But I was like, that's 2 minutes.
I don't know who it was, but there was a Ranger player who hit a Sioux Greyhound in the third period in the Sioux end, and there was a kid in front of me who went, "Yeah, get him, Wooly." Was that Wooly? It was not Wooly.
Just exciting.
It was awesome.
They're just
I was
excited.
like,
I
this
don't
is
care.
great.
I don't care if you get it right. Sometimes
No, that
we
was
get it
awesome.
wrong,
It
and
was
we have.
awesome. I
Sometimes
loved
we
it.
get it wrong, and we're supposed to get it right. I mean, we're actually not. If you've been paying attention,
Yeah.
we're not supposed to get it right. But I love the energy.
Yeah, it was so
That's
good.
great.
This game, it felt so different. The third period, the Sioux obviously had a great pushback.
Right.
The Rangers dealt with that really well. The Rangers kept on with what became the winning solution against Saginaw with different choices when trying to enter the zone, not always trying to pass to the winger. Like there were some great things that the Rangers learned as a team from the last series that you can see that they're implementing in this one, and it's going to keep being successful if they keep playing like this.
And honestly, besides the late goal,
Yeah.
which wasn't
even that late.
Wasn't even that late, but
Nope.
like
It was a good goal.
besides what was a good goal from a good hockey team, I was kind of like, well, that was a dominant win. I thought
it was.
from top to bottom, I was like, I think the Rangers outplayed them. Yes, they shut it down and they locked it down and they didn't shoot as much in the third period. If there was one criticism, you guess you'd want them to be a little
Maybe
bit,
push a little more.
maybe push a little bit more.
It's game one.
But it's game one, and they were the better team, and they look like the stronger team. And like we said, it was depth scoring. You didn't even really have the high end guys going.
Yeah.
So if the high end guys get going,
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it's not as long of a series as maybe that. In my somewhat like I thought, like maybe 6 games, and now I'm like, I don't know. Still maybe 6 games.
Sure.
But the Sioux is going to have to make adjustments.
Yeah.
I hope they don't, because
No.
I'm a Rangers fan.
Yeah.
But they're going to have to make
They
adjustments.
will. I was talking to Babs and Chris Peters, names dropped, at intermission, and we were talking about the line matching. Like when they go back to Sault Ste. Marie,
Yes.
like that's a different
much harder.
game.
Well, it's much harder that travel too. Like
It's
they,
a hard
they
travel.
go up there. They don't generally, in the last 2 years that we've been covering the team, they don't play well up there.
No, they don't.
So
It's like when an NHL team goes to Denver. It's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
there's something about
there's something about the elevation.
the elevation or
something-
going up there. Even though that's probably sea level because
Sea level, yeah.
they're basically right there. But
Yeah, I don't know. Something in the water up there.
Yeah,
I'm just excited that, the naysayers don't have anything for Kirsch.
nothing. He looked great. He had some tough chances against him.
The AudPod nailed it on the depth scoring. Haeden Ellis, it's been a long time coming, and I don't mean that as an insult. He plays his role so well.
He does.
But it's been a long time coming that he was the hero.
Yeah.
Because he is a heroic player. He's an undersized player. He gets out there. He gives it all. I never see Haeden Ellis sandbagging.
Yeah.
Ever. I never see him taking shifts where he's just floating around.
Yeah.
He works hard. The passing on one of his goals was unbelievable. It was like 4 guys touched the puck within 2 seconds, and it was just unbelievable.
The passing in this game was phenomenal by the Rangers. Like they're okay. The naysayers are going to say there was one opportunity. I think Pridham had the opportunity, and there was one too many passes. But generally, this game the passing was so spot on.
You know, and what I'd say to the naysayers is, all right, well, you're not playing against Carter George.
Yes.
So there is something
It's a little psychological.
Yeah, I was gonna say there is something in your mind that you're like, well, we have to make the extra pass. This guy is a phenomenal.
He's
goalie.
Unbelievable. Yeah.
But every goalie can get beat by the extra pass.
Yeah, for sure.
So I understand why the extra pass happened. And, and I think that there's room for improvement for some of these guys. Like I don't think Humps had his best game. I think he'll bounce back.
Yeah.
You know, I think that there's a bunch of high-end talent that will perform even stronger now.
Yeah, I agree.
And they're up 1-0 in the series.
They are up 1-0 in the series, and that's really all that counts.
That's all that matters.
Yep. And so Sunday, game 2. We'll be back with Road to the Robertson, episode 6.
It's true. This is episode 5.
This will be 5.
Yeah.
So that will be 6.
Yeah.
And still no one in the
Still
back.
nobody there.
There's some diapers for you to take.
Oh, perfect. I'll take
great.
those. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Just before we go, I got to shout out my new bud Josh, who I met at the beginning of the game, and then he also flagged me down as we were walking out of the parking lot and gave me a little if I'm really on point tonight in this post game reaction. It's because I basically got to practice on Josh to start.
Perfect.
So thank you, Josh, and your 2 kids. Really loved hearing your opinions too about the game.
Phenomenal.
Yeah, so I stole them all for this.
Good.
Thanks, Josh.
Thanks, Josh. I knew you had good opinions this episode.
It's all Josh.